Hey my lovely Virgos, hope you guys are well. We are going to do a reading for you guys, my loves. So yeah, also feel free to check out any other readings that the titles may resonate for you. Messages are timeless as well, so check out the playlists on the channel, check out the collective playlist, check out any readings that the title resonates for you, and there may also be messages there. But yes, welcome for those of you guys that are new. If you like the vibe, don't forget to give the video a like, it's much appreciated. And yeah, subscribe to stay updated with future readings. So let's see, divine angels, spirit guides, can we get a message for my lovely Virgos, please? What do my Virgos need to know at this time whenever they are watching this reading? Exchanging gifts and not for you. This not for you card has been a theme. It's been a theme, okay? There's been a lot of things. It's very interesting because it's like, I feel like in water seasons, there's always things that come up to the surface. But like, it almost reminds me of like Scorpio season because it's like very, there's like an intense transformational energy to it. But it's like Pisces season when I'm doing this reading. So here we can see that there actually, although you may feel that pull to that like extreme transformational energy as well, it's saying also make sure to balance that out with that sort of light, receptive, you know, energy as well, that give and take energy of like love, peace, harmony with those where that is reciprocal. Okay, now some of you guys, there's a specific exchange where it's telling you very boldly like this is not for you. Look, we've got not for you here. This is something, okay, this kind of came up as well. It came out very strong in the Libra reading where it says warning and offer, and then it had like the money sign as well. And then it came up in the Gemini reading that said, the title says, it's the one prior to the bonus reading. It was the one that the bonus reading was for. Oh no, it might actually have been, it was the bonus reading, it was Gemini bonus reading. So we'll say that. But anyways, you might want to check out those two readings if the message attached to this specifically resonates with you quite a bit. Okay, but let's see where this is going. So it looks like there's someone that could kind of be trying to like toy with you or kind of play with you here, and it's almost like there's something that they kind of may put on a plate here or be offering you, and it's like whatever it is that they're offering you, it's like you don't want that, right? Or there's something where it's like that's not for you. So you may have said no, you may have declined something, you may have turned down someone's offer, or this might be a message of something that spirit is like telling you to do here. If there's something that is like extremely polar, like it's like the extreme opposite to something that you are, or something that you resonate with, or that you believe in, or something that you stand for here. Also, this could just be someone that, like I said, that's just like all about games, because again, this card here is like someone trying to like toy with you. Then here it's like someone here that's like could be interesting and kind of like playing games here. They could always maybe be trying to like yeah, they could always be like trying to play like games here, and it's like maybe you just like trying to tell you to just like say no. Maybe it's just like, okay, not being interested in the games here, so it's like the best thing is just to say no, to just like be out of it. Okay, because this could be, again, this energy of like, I feel like for some of you guys as well, you may not even like, I feel like there's a sense of this is someone that you don't even really necessarily want to you don't really want to kind of you don't want them in your like inner your inner box here, because you may feel like there's other things here that come with it, okay, that you're not interested in. So it's almost like you may just have to like decline the whole thing because it comes with all this other stuff. And it's like, if you don't want all the other stuff, you can't really be selective. It's like that's the full offer, like take it, leave it. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to choose to leave it, you know. And I feel like some of you guys, you may have said nope, and maybe you feel like someone's still here trying to like toy with you here. But it's like, again, I also get a sense of you trying to kind of stay. It's like you could be trying to keep someone here at like arm's length or something, but it's like, I feel like you feel like even if you give someone like a small little bit, like they just make it a game, or they just like, you know, want to toy with you. And it's like, you know, you give them a little bit and then they just like toy with you, or they keep playing these games, or there's something that it's just like, okay, you're just like, no. So I feel like, yeah, you guys may be 7, 8, 9. Yeah, number 9. I was picking up on that like Scorpio energy, and then the number 6 here as well. So like death, transformations, something's ending, and then yeah, okay. So I feel like there's maybe a lot more to you than this person like really kind of knows. Okay, and I feel like you guys are more than content with not really revealing more, like revealing your innermost selves to this person. Okay, I feel like you've kind of seen that this isn't a situation that, you know, you don't really need to do that, because you are trying to keep someone at arm's length. So it's almost like, yeah, you could be trying to do something. It's like when you gave someone a little bit of something, it's like you could have been trying to do something gracefully here, but again, it's like, yeah, it's like someone here is just kind of they come with all this stuff that you're just like, nope. So let's get another oracle card. I'm gonna actually change decks. It's funny because I just saw that change in the wind that wanted to come up, that was at the bottom back of the deck, which has been like a theme as well. It's been a theme in the recent readings. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, Virgo. Oh, okay, Virgo. Delight and success. Look at that. Now, oh, this is striking though, I'm not gonna lie. This is striking. Look at this leopard. Oh my gosh. You guys, you're like a black cat in the middle of the night, and it's like you can just kind of, it's like you blend in until you don't. You blend in until you don't. Or it's like, you know, you may have some like, it's like you can, I feel like sometimes you can see something here, but you may, to other people you may just look like, oh, you're just there, and you know, maybe you're just out like kind of like prey, you know, because you're just kind of like, you know, enjoying yourself, you know. And then other people may think like, oh, you know, the predators are out. But it's like, look at your eyes, you secretly know everything that is around you. You get all the messages, you see the signs, you're very connected with nature, and you're not worried about these predators on the ground because you can fly. You're like, this, they can get this close, but as soon as they get this close, I can fly, you know, because it's like, you think that I'm just some vulnerable prey, so you think you're going to come and strike and attack me when I'm just like, you know, out minding my business, that type of thing. It's kind of like, I can see this here. I see you trying to, you know, strike at the right time. Okay, there's something that, you know, you may feel like someone is trying to, you know, win at all costs with here. But also for some of you guys as well, like I feel like there's something that you're moving towards that you're going to be very successful on. And this might even be something that no one really saw this coming here for you. Okay. And that's what I meant by like, you know, it's like no one really saw this coming for you. But then there was a few people that might have seen it, might have had an inkling because they were like looking, but it's because they were in this forest and they could see, right? They had night vision like you. Night vision, that's intuition, okay? To be able to see at night, okay? Like that's like being able to see when things aren't clear, but that's you tapping into that intuition, right? But then it's almost like because you're sometimes just like, you know, out and you're in this like you know, this energy where you can kind of be in two different modes. I feel like you can, it's like two different modes that you go into, and it's almost like there's something that looking at you, people are seeing you do something that they feel like you are not, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they can't anticipate like someone like you being able to do what you're doing. Does that make sense? It's like the way that you are, the way people see you, they may see like, you know, someone that like, yeah, could, it's very interesting, you know, that could just be out and like vulnerable and not like aware of like certain like a predator that could be like trying to lurk after you. But it's like you can see what's like, you know, on your tail and what's trying to come towards and strike you at the right time. Okay, you're very aware of that, and because you're aware of that, you're able to kind of, you know, you can just fly away whenever you're ready, and you have other people that are flying anyway. You just choose to just be on the ground because you just wanted to like admire the flowers for a bit. But it's like you can be in the jungle or you can be in the air, but it's like, you know, when you are in the jungle, people may think, oh, you're going to be like, you know, you must, there's even some people that could be looking out for you thinking like, oh my gosh, like, you know, they are, it's like someone here, it's like another, how can I explain it? Like, let's say there's other birds, right? But they're like different species, okay? So this could be like a pack. Well, I don't really know what type of bird that is, but like that's like another type of bird. This is another type of bird, but it's like maybe they don't have the exact same like communication, right? Because you know how like different birds and different species, like they have different ways of like communicating. They travel differently with their different like, you know, in their different packs and stuff. So it's like they can't actually, you know, give this bird that like warning. But it's like they see this bird and it's like, oh, they see the predator coming up on them, and it's like, okay, they may just see that, but then it's like you also see that, but maybe it's like it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you're very you're very aware of something, but I feel like you are, it actually works in your favor that it looks like you're not aware of it, because it's like you can just kind of you can just kind of like allow yourself to actually see something here, and then through seeing things you actually learn more things about like, you know, how to keep yourself safe and protected. But also by seeing things here as well, it just kind of like advances like your awareness. But then for some of you guys as well, it's like, yeah, I feel like you're in a moment where it's like there was a pause and then like you're about to like fly away, like. But okay, there's something also that I feel like you're gonna be successful with. Okay, I feel like if there was someone that was trying to play games with you, they could have been trying to like play games in order to like win at something. But I feel like you were not really trying to play any games. You're just trying to like, you know, it almost looks like you're just trying to enjoy your life with the delight energy. But I feel like you are, it's coming up to the surface for you in this season, you know, who and what not to exchange with. Okay, we've got potential, we've got thriving, and we've got trust. So some of you guys, you also know that there's new potential out there. You also know that this potential as well is like you could already be thriving in that area, and all that's really left is to just trust the process. Because look, it's like you're this bird here, and then it's like you, it's like you know that if you fly and go somewhere else, you know that there's like new destinations, you know that there's other places that you can go. Some of you guys as well, there could be an element here of like you know, some sort of like changing climate or changing place, changing location. Look, there's two different locations here. There's like two different warm countries. Okay, so one could be like a beach location here. One could be like a location where there's like safari or animals. Okay, I'm kind of getting like this giraffe and stuff. This is kind of giving me like Africa or like Asia. Okay, this energy here, this could be like a multitude of just like places that have palm trees and like beaches. Okay, and for some of you guys, you know, even if you're in a place that just has like grass, it's like you know that like there's there's other there's other things out there for you where you do thrive and you can thrive. And also for some of you guys, like there's an energy of like you may have even felt like you have been thriving in a situation that was like really dried up in terms of like the love. Okay, it was like everything just is like so hot that everything's just like turned to hay. Okay, it's just hay, but even in that climate you still thrive. You're like this giraffe, right, where it's like you, that's what I'm saying, like you're this animal where like you can actually do different things that like someone would just look at the animal and say, okay, that animal, that like that's what they can do, that's this, and that's their, that's them, right? But then it's like you can actually do other things that like other animals, it's like you can morph into like the skill sets of like different animals. And for some of you guys, it may actually just depend upon like the climate that you're in, the temperature that you're in. Okay, so there's something about like, yeah, thriving. So it's like if you're thriving even in a climate where you feel like that there's just the love is just turned to hay, it's kind of saying like imagine how you would thrive if there was like all of this like love and water. Like what? What? Potential, yeah, like the potential that you already seen, it would just erupt, it would just explode positively. Okay, like that's basically what that's saying. Okay, so if there's something that you're thinking of setting sail on, okay, I see like a boat here, and I'm thinking like, should I get on that boat and like set sail here? This could be like a new journey, this could be towards a destination, this could be, you know, towards something in particular where you see a lot of potential, and you just know that like you just have to trust this potential that you see, and trust that if you set sail on this, that like all of that positive potential will erupt. And it's like a sea of water, and like, you know, almost kind of like abundance as well. Okay, like more of where things, more of where that came from, like, you know, flowing kind of like the tide, you know, like a natural flow. And also a sense of stillness and peace as well. Okay, where it's like, it's not like the jungle where there's like these long thick things where you can't fully see, and you kind of have to like, you know, always have some sort of like tactical survival approach. Here it's like you can just like relax and just chill and like be at peace. You can de-stress, you can focus on really delights, you know, you can like really be in environments where you're like thriving, you know, you can really tap into like that potential. You can like unleash that potential and just like, you know, oh, I like this, I like this, I like this. Protection. This tree here. So lightning struck this tree. So lightning could have struck a home here. Okay, so there could have been some divine intervention here. Okay, but it's like something struck like a home, or like something specific, or it could be whatever this tree could represent, like it's a bit more than like I guess like a foundation. It's something that's already kind of like built, something that's already kind of established, but something got struck. And I feel like that happened to prompt you into like protecting yourself. Or maybe some of you guys, something could have struck, okay, but maybe like it didn't, this tree, nothing happened to this tree though. Look at that tree standing solid, firm, strong. Nothing, this tree looks just as good as it did before this lightning hit it. So it's kind of like, as well, for some of you guys, like if you felt like, you know, you may feel like you're getting stronger in the face of like certain like strikes and stuff. The shade, yeah, some of you guys as well, like I feel like there's a period of like shade, like something about like a cool down period. But I feel like you have the ability to kind of like, there's something where you can, there could be like a home or something to do with like something where you can like shade yourself, or like it could even be like a place or like a location. Okay, some of you guys, it could even be like, you know, outdoors. Some of you guys, it could be in a home. Yeah, look at this power, more lightning, look, and stand still. Yes, so our spirit prompted to me to that reading earlier, and I was like, okay, why is that coming up? And these two cards came up in the reading spirit prompted to me to earlier. Also check out the reading, the power in the stillness, in the Sagittarius reading. Go in the Sagittarius playlist, and the one that says the power in the stillness, okay, because I feel like there's powerful messages there for you in regards to like utilizing that message in regards to how in the stillness you can find that like you can really harness like your power, and you can tap into that power here. And it's like no matter what sort of like external things that try to strike you, if you, within that stillness, if you're still, even in those moments, you can harness that inner power, and you can utilize that to figure out you know, the best approach for you. Okay, and that's going to be whatever decision you make there, because you took a moment of stillness, and it's not like a impulsive decision. It's like you're able to make a very powerful choice. Okay, and this has a very powerful effect. This could feel like you just being still whilst you're still. Okay, it feels like there's lightning going off in other places now, but it's because of how you dealt with when the lightning tried to stroke you. It's like you had a moment. Okay, whether this was at the time or whether this was like in some sort of shaded period or cool down, but there's like within some sort of stillness period, it's like you were able to kind of see, or you will be able, yeah, illumination, like some sort of truth could have been illuminated. It's like the truth is uncovered, where everything was foggy before. Look at how everything was foggy before, and it's like trying to move forward, but you can't really see, it's a bit foggy. It's like you know, everything is if it's not clear already, it's about to get clear. And I feel like some of you guys, if you feel a bit foggy, it's also telling you again, like I said, watch that reading, The Power in the Stillness. It's also saying in the stillness, if things are foggy for you, take some time to just be still, and things will get clearer for you. Okay, because you have the power within to kind of, you know, reach that clarity, because the truth is already within you. Yeah. We've also got the moon card, openness. So again, Pisces energy, doing this in Pisces season. This card, this message brings like an energy of like sensitivity, heightened feelings, heightened awareness. Again, what did I say earlier about that night vision as well? I'm getting like a wolf as well, like a wolf like howling at the moon. But it's kind of like openness. Something about, look, dots are connecting. Okay, so it's almost like, yeah, you could be connecting all the dots, or there's like different dots in different areas are all being connected here. It's like things are getting clearer, like everything. Look, this could symbolize different things, different people, different places, but it's like they're all connecting all the dots here, right? And it's like this here, it's like there's some sort of heightened sense of intuition. Yeah, inner peace. Okay, it's telling you to move forward from a place of inner peace, and you're going to start to see that the people that like channel that energy of inner peace, you know, you're going to just naturally align with people that are in a more peaceful vibration, because you're in a more peaceful vibration. So just say move forward from that energy and be open to other people that are in a place of inner peace. If you see people and they are, you know, peaceful towards you, okay, it's like, you know, there's an energy of openness here, okay, like being open, or not necessarily being like, you know, closed. Even if you're just like moving past the situation, or you're just like moving forward, it's like your energy is still like open, right? There's still like a feeling of like peace in passing. Yeah, we've got courage and happiness. So it's telling you to use your courage, okay, because if there's something that you were unhappy about here, happiness in reverse has something to do with two dolphins, so two people not being happy. This could be something to do with it could have something to do, again, two people. This could be a relationship, any type of relationship, with like, you know, two people not being happy with like some sort of big like emotional water wave here that could have come up. Okay, so this could have just been like something that happened where it's like something just kind of hit the rocks. So it's like, yeah, these dolphins could have got like all this splashback, and then it could have, it's like these waves could have tried to like flip these dolphins upside down type of thing, something like that. But it's kind of like, nonetheless, even though these dolphins are upside down, it looks like they're both smiling, which is so interesting. Look at that, they're upside down, but it still looks like they're smiling. And I think it's kind of okay, because they're like, we're what, like, we can, like, if we're in dolphin energy, like whoever the wave splash, right, like it might be a bit of an inconvenience, but like, I mean, we're a bit used to waves, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of the habitat, you know. Sometimes, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like they can still keep a smile on their face and keep moving, because it's like, you know, I live in water, I'm like a water animal. So like, this is my habitat. Like I understand the water, I understand how water works. So that's why I can still keep a smile on my face and keep moving, because, you know, yeah. Now, so it's kind of saying, the message here is like, even if you feel like whether things are upside down or upright, you know, it's kind of trying to say like, you know, try to still embody an energy of like optimism, okay? You know, and like a personal sense of like optimism, happiness. What does that say? SCILIA. Oh, SICILIA. Whoa. Does that say Cecilia? Look at that. Hold on. Let me put my finger on it. SCIL. Hold on, let me focus the camera. A. Do you see that? SICILIA. Or LLA. Hold on. No, LIA. SICILIA. Interesting. That's on the map. I'm gonna Google that. I just want to see, because I've never noticed that before, so I want to see if there's like some sort of message there. So SICILIA. Sicilia is the largest. Sicily is the largest Mediterranean island. Okay, so it's in Italy. Cool. Active volcanoes. One of Europe's highest active volcanoes. We've got the volcano card out here. Sorry guys, the lighting just wanted to cut out. But yeah, that card with the volcano potential. So they're drawing us back to this message of potential. So okay, highest active volcanoes. So something was very active. This volcano, the potential is so active. They want you to activate this energy. Okay, I'm gonna see what else comes up here. We've got, okay, Italian, southern Italy, the largest and one of the most densely populated islands. Okay, on the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so we also have, there's a movie, it's a drama, 1999, Sicilia drama. It says, a man returns to visit his native Sicily after living in New York for a long time. He learns about the Sicilian way of life from, oh, why won't it let me see the rest of that information? Okay, I don't know why it won't let me click on that. But that's a movie, so there might be something in that movie, maybe. Also, we've got 5-5 here, saying 5 in terms of like flight time, saying like 5 hours 5 minutes. So that again is an angel number. I'm going to look at 5-5 angel number. Okay, what is happening right now? Okay, it was just the internet, so I'm gonna go back and read the rest of that movie thing. But 5-5, cool. So, the spiritual meaning of angel number 5-5 is that it will appear to the people who have made the change. Those who are more positive, creative, and confident. Our angels are pushing us closer to the spiritual realm to feel the influence of the number 5-5 and experience the energy of change. Okay, so you could be experiencing that energy right now of change. Okay, we also have 5-5. You need to break a certain bond that is preventing you from growing and flourishing. Okay, we also have, why do you see 5-5 a lot? The angels are with you, change is coming, time to let go of the old, reinvent yourself, check your attitude, honor yourself, and much, much more. Okay. Positive life choices, important changes, out with the old, in with the new, break free, be true to yourself, passion and purpose, Pursue your soul mission. Yeah, it's all about freedom, balance, and positive lifestyle. It conveys a message to release old doubts, fears, perceived obstacles, and look forward to wonderful new opportunities. Angels send number 55 to make people realize who they truly are and ask them to accept themselves exactly the way they are. Okay, one should also be comfortable and always try to interact with the divine world through constant prayer or meditation. Okay, the present moment is perfect to embrace a spiritual cleaning, to let go of any aspect that is holding you back from achieving deeper and meaningful connections with your inner self and your divine soul purpose. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to go back to that movie thing that I was reading real quick. Okay, so, a man returns to visit his native Sicily after living in New York for a long time. He learns about Sicilian way of life from stylized conversations with an orange picker, his fellow train passengers, his mother, and a knife sharpener. That is very interesting. Just trying to see. Knife sharpener. Yeah, okay. That's so interesting because a lot of those things that it says in there, somewhat references that I use sometimes in tarot. Like I use the train analogy a lot. Okay. So fellow train passengers, so you're moving forward. Who else is on the train with you trying to move forward? Okay. So you're having stylized conversations with other people that are moving forward. Something about an orange picker. So we'll see We'll see what that could mean. We've got his mother and a knife sharpener. So the knife sharpener could symbolize sword energy. So someone that's like sharpening the truth, or like someone that's like a sword master or something. Or that could even be like a warrior energy, but it's a drama, so it's actually a movie. So if that resonates with you, I don't know, there might be something like in that movie. But yeah, okay. um Highest active volcanoes. Okay, so yeah, that is cool, guys. So I'm just gonna pull like maybe like just a few tarot cards and just see if there's just like a message here with the tarot for you, because there's something specific about this volcano and the potential that Spirit wants you to focus on. So let's get some cards for that volcano, that potential, please. Some of you guys, it could have something to do with like there could be some potential for you as well in like another location on the map or something like that. For others of you guys, it could just be talking about like the map as in like rerouting like your life in some way. Some of you guys, it could just be, there could just be another reference there, but take what resonates for you. Use your intuition, okay? If something resonates for you in a specific way. But okay, can we get some messages for Virgo in regards to this potential, please? Potential, please. Potential. This volcano potential. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got 5 cards, and the first card that came out was the 5 of Swords. So, 5 of Swords. Walking away from a person that could be trying to like cause some sort of like pain, or this could be like a feeling of like being stabbed in the back here. But it's kind of like this is a change of like walking away from something. 7 of Pentacles, Chariot in reverse. There's an energy here of kind of like moving forward here, okay, but also like seeing something. It's like you're gonna notice things on your en route when you're moving forward. You're gonna notice things. You're gonna notice like there could be someone in particular that will just kind of like sit to themselves and kind of like, keep their things. It's like they're just kind of got their things kind of with them, but it's like they could just be like kind of chilling, right? Or just kind of contemplating or like reflecting, right? And what card is this? The seven. I'm getting an energy here with the seven that again someone could be having like some intuitive thoughts or reflection, or trying to reflect or think on like their intuition, because this is the seven of pentacles. So they could be like sitting back, even if they're in like a more reserved energy. They could just be, trying to just like be in an energy of like intuitive thought, but also grounded, and that type of mode. But I feel like you may just be aware, you may just see this in passing here. But it's like these are positive signs that you may also see, though. Like you're going to see things that are showing you that you are able to move forward towards some sort of successful result. Okay, so it's like there's different things as you're moving forward that you're going to see on the way, which is going to be like positive signs of reassurance that you're going in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. Yeah, that's probably going to be part of the title. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like you're going to see things on your way that's going to be reinforcing you that like, yeah, like this is a positive sign. The more if you start to, as you move forward, if you start to feel more positive and more happy and more high vibrational, that's also a positive sign as well. And by a result, the more that you're moving forward into that energy, you're going to start to see that positively. You're going to start to see the results that also show up in the physical for you, in terms of like physical items that you are able to like attain here for yourself. Okay, or certain things that you can like take with you moving forward that help you to move forward. So it's kind of saying that focus on the things that make you happy, and when you see positive signs, let that reinforce your positive movement and positive direction forward. We've also got the seven of swords here, two sevens. OMG, 7 7. So we had 5 5, and now we've got 7 7. So I do feel like there's, again, I'm just going to see what message that is for you guys there. Okay, but again, this card here, this is my put the poison out card. So I feel like it's something to do with, if there's something that you've seen that you feel like could be poisonous here, it's like you could be trying to like kind of be aware of something, or kind of, it's like you may know that something needs to be put out here, or maybe you're trying to put some sort of poison out, but you're trying to reflect on what how your intuition is telling you to go about something. So that's good, because it's showing that you are actually putting some, thought into what you're doing, and you're not rushing and making an impulsive choice, so you can actually feel grounded and stable in your choices. Because remember we said about that, reading the power in the stillness. Okay, I feel like there's something here where the like spirit is trying to reinforce that like there's power in even like these little small things that you could like be doing as well. So just know that you're going to start to see like more positive signs of reinforcement to keep going. So we've got angel number 7 7. The best preparation for today, for tomorrow, is doing your best today. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. We also have yeah, what did I say? Reassuring. Okay, 7 7 is the amplification of the lucky number 7, reassuring that your chosen path leads to prosperity. Your decisions so far have been guided by angels that you should not doubt but embrace with a joyous heart. You are just one step away. It's time to stay determined for the last leap of faith into the plans of the universe. Ooh, okay. What else do we have? You are at the start of a journey that will teach you important lessons about yourself and about life. Okay, and then one more. Angel, the 7-7 angel number is a message from your guardian angels that all your positive thinking and all your positive actions have manifested into success and rewards. You have been attentive and open. Remember, we had the card openness with the moon energy here. You have been attentive and warm. No, you've been attentive and open, sorry, to the guidance of your guardian angels. So it's saying remain open to, spirit, your angels, the divine here. Which it says here you've remained open to the guidance of your guardian angels, which means that you have interpreted and applied their message to your life. So you've been applying the changes, and spirit is like, we see you. And we're like, you're about to see what we do for you, because we see what you are doing. And don't think that these changes are small and insignificant, because they're not. Okay, and we're about to give you some positive reinforcement, and you're gonna see like areas where they want you, when you see it, they want you to know that that was a success, where you were successful in that area. They want you to see that and know that. Okay, so don't take certain things that you see as a coincidence. It's like, the certain things that you may see, maybe you're a bit uncertain, but it's like, yeah, Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You moving forward from something. If there was a situation where like there was a controlling dynamic, or someone was trying to like, control, someone's actions here in regards to like Four of Wands, something stable. Again, could be a home situation. Three of Pentacles, or it could have something to do with a third party situation or a work situation. Okay. Or like a group of people here. Okay. Or maybe four. Maybe, yes, number 7 again. Oh gee, they want me to look at 777 here, because these 3 cards that I'm seeing now, this is just like 777 here. And just then we were just looking at 7-7, so they want me to add another 7. Okay, major spiritual shifts are about to take place in your life. The number 7 is also associated with empathy, sensitivity. What did I say? This is about sensitivity, perception, and internal analysis. That's what I was saying with this card and this one combined. It's like that eternal analysis here. We've also got, I'm attracted to intelligence, a witty sense of humour, an adventurous outlook on life, and spiritual awareness about oneself and the world. That sounds like an affirmation. 777 is a sign for good things to come. Trust your instincts. Watch the Pisces reading. I was feeling like that earlier, but I didn't say it, but I'm getting another prompt now, so I'm going to say it this time. Instincts, the Pisces reading, just posted, and it says something about, it says instincts in the title as well. Trust your instincts and the guidance of your guardian angels. Yes. Okay, and then lastly, you have listened to your intuition, and the time has come to reap the rewards for your hard work and efforts. Okay, I love this. Yeah, 8 of Swords. You're breaking out of some sort of cycle here. Okay, if you felt stuck in your head for a while about something, like, I feel like you're about to break free from this. But if like whatever cycle was going on, I feel like the last part of it could have had to do with like, you may have broke the physical part of it, is what I feel like here. Okay, like you did something in the physical to break out of something, but now it's like the mental thing. And it's like, once you break out of the mental thing, yeah, simply by making a choice with the 2 of Swords. Okay, it's like, you're no longer stuck. Look, the devil energy in the Hangman, you're no longer stuck. You break free from something, literally. And then look at the 4 of Wands, like you're moving forward, like happy, positive here. This could even be an energy here as well of like victory, or victories in an area of stability, or victory. This could even, sometimes this can mean reconciliation. For other times it can mean like a positive outing, or it could just mean celebrating something around the area of like stability or connections. Okay, It could also be something celebrating something to do with like the work area as well. So maybe guys, if you're trying to pursue something in regards to the work front as well. Okay. So lovely, 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 lovely. Can we get advice for Virgos, please? And then we will leave that there. Empress energy, goddess energy, material goods, luxury, abundance, and fertility. We've got sexual energy, power, orgasm, creation. Okay, that power energy, remember we had, look, this card of power here, and I was talking about the power in the stillness. Someone in this storyline could be trying to harness power from like a place of like sexual energy. Like they could be feeling like their power is just by using their sexual energy to get what they want, instead of like really harnessing like their true inner power. Okay, and there's something, yeah, look, see, that just flew away. Kick back, catch a vibe, let your energy flow freely, see what happens. Okay, so I feel like it's kind of saying here, like, you know, kind of just kick back, catch a vibe, let your energy flow freely, kind of see what happens, but remember to harness your own power from the stillness within. Okay, and if you're confused about that, again, watch that reading. We've got higher authorities, government, high status, big business, church, religious figures. Okay, so there's something here about as well, high authorities. Be still, surrender, trust, let go. The universe is working for you. Trust and believe, have faith. We've also got this as a test. So again, the universe is testing you. Now I'm going to explain this whole like universal test thing, because I know sometimes some people don't understand why there's this whole like testing, and really the test is probably like, calling it a test is just the best way for us to like sometimes explain it, and for our human senses to perceive something that makes sense in our 3D reality. But that's really all we're doing, is showing that we align with something, that to the universe. That's it. Like if we're not ready for something, then the universe is not going to hand us something we're not ready for, unless sometimes you may somewhat grasp it, but then it's like you can't hold on, you feel like you can't hold on to it, it's out of reach, it's like you can't fully attain it fully. It's because you have to completely align to that vibration. And if, when you say to the universe, when you say to the divine, I want this, okay, you set that intention, they're going to start bringing to you all these shifts and changes and opportunities for you to break free from any obstacles and any things that are holding you back from moving towards that thing that you asked for. And if in those moments when they give you those opportunities to break free from things, if you find those moments uncomfortable, if you feel like you don't know, if you're not acknowledging that, okay, this is a test here, or you don't, you know, make a conscious choice, then you may find that, do you know what I mean, there isn't really any positive shifts in the direction that you were hoping for. So it's saying, this is a test. With every test, your decision will bring you further or closer to your goal. You have free will, but every action has a consequence. Remember what you've learned before deciding, what will you choose? That's why I was saying that time of reflection that you're taking, there's a lot of power in that, because like when you are being tested by the universe to make a big decision, like you want to make sure you're making the right decision, we're in line with what you asked for, okay? Because let's put it this way, and it's actually a blessing in disguise, because sometimes we think we want to rush things, and we think we want things that we think we want things before we're ready for things. But if you really had something before you're ready for it, you'd just probably lose it anyway. It would crumble, it would be too much of a load, you wouldn't understand how to deal with it, and it would just bring unnecessary burdens and stress. You wouldn't be able to enjoy it fully, because you're not ready to know how to deal with it at a place where it's manageable and it's at ease, right? And it's not destructive. But what I'm trying to say is, let me give you an example of like a person and then like an item, right? Just to give you that. Let's say it's a person. Let's say you say, I want to manifest like this lovely type of person in my life. You know, I want them to be healed, I want them to be loving, I want them to be all of these things, right? Now that person, the divine might be preparing that person for you, and that person may be like in their own world, like healing and working on them and self-love, you know, waiting to be aligned with their person, or if not waiting, more so working on themselves, but simultaneously, whilst they're working on themselves, you're supposed to be working on yourself, so then you can align, right? But if it's a thing where, you know, the divine's, you know, this person's been following their path, and the divine's telling this person, okay, if you follow your path, you're going to be in this place, you're going to be protected, you're going to be loved, da 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 da. And the divine gives that person the go ahead to open the door to someone who hasn't healed, who hasn't sorted themselves out, who hasn't learned any lessons. Then the divine would be lying to that person that they told them to go on their path, trust their journey, move this, because the divine didn't stand by, you know, the people that are doing right by their journey. So it's kind of like, if so, imagine someone's now focused on healing and it took them like years to heal, right? And then it's like, or even if it just took a short time to heal, like whatever time is still valuable time of investment. And then like the divine gives someone the go ahead to just let someone in who the divine knows is just going to cause them more pain again, because that person's not operating from a place of like love or compassion, or boundaries or respect, or those types of things. Then the like if the divine, like I said, give that person the go ahead, then like that, the person that is following their journey, that is doing what they do, they would lose complete faith in the divine, because the divine isn't doing what the divine is supposed to be doing. Like, the divine is not going to be making those silly mistakes like us humans, where we're like uncertain, like so it's kind of like, it's the same way with you. Let's say you healed now, and the divine's like, yeah, I'm bringing you someone, right? And the divine's like, yep, be receptive to this person, and this person's just like, worse than like an ex or something, and you'd be like, what is this? And it'd be like, okay, you'd have to figure out, did I make that choice, or was the divine or was my intuition or the divine secretly telling me like, don't, it's not good for you, potential, da 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 da. But it's kind of like, uh in order to be ready for something, like I said, if it's a person, in order for that person that's healed to be able to stay in like this energy, okay, whoever the divine brings towards this person needs to be able to also be, in that energy of inner peace. And if they don't have inner peace, then it's kind of like, then if someone comes towards you and they don't have inner peace, that's when you're being tested. If you said to the divine, I want someone that doesn't bring destruction in my life, I want someone that is peaceful, and then someone comes along that brings destruction in your life, that's your test to say to the divine, okay, I know what to do in these types of situations, okay, to not opt in for that. But if you still make choices where you're opting into something, then the universe is just going to give you more of what you're choosing. Okay, the universe just gives you what you give to. That's it. It just gives you more of that. So that's why it's really a test, because that's how you communicate with the universe, by telling the universe what you want, by giving to what you want and not giving to what you don't want. Okay, but if you give to what you don't want, then you're gonna get more of what you don't want, whether that's negative thinking, whether that's things, thoughts, energies, people, places, doesn't matter. But another example, let's say like you're asking for like a lot of money, yeah, but let's say you haven't like figured out where you need to maybe have like better boundaries in your life, right? Let's say the universe gives you that money prematurely, yeah, then you may feel like you would either, one, maybe just lose it, or maybe like it would get given away to a lot of people, because when you have a lot of things of value, it attracts a lot of people that want what you have. And if you don't know how to say no to people that want what you have, then when the universe gives you more, you're just going to lose it, and then you're going to be even more devastated. So it's almost like better to learn how to protect something before you have it, so when you have it, you can keep it. Basically. So again, the same with money, same with anything. So once you learn how to protect something, then it's like, yeah, you're able to kind of like retain it. But sometimes if you feel like you just so reach something and the universe kind of dangles something in front of you, then it's a test to see if there's something that you see that you want. Then it may be a test to see like, do you opt in for it or do you not? But then if you don't, then again you chose not to opt in for it. So again, it's like, it's a conscious choice, but it's same way it's a conscious choice, where if there's obstacles in your way in regards to what you've asked for, the universe will shift things into place and give you the opportunities to make decisions, to make new choices in the midst of certain things. And these things, they may not always look in the most desirable form to you. They may even seem like tower moments, right? But still, sometimes that's what's needed in order for changes. Like if there's a big structure in the way, then the only way to, you kind of have to, if something's built on a shaky foundation, then it's going to crumble anyway, So it's like, in order to make space for the new, that would have to crumble, because it wasn't built on the right foundation to begin with. It was only going to crumble anyway. So yeah, it's kind of like, just know when you're being tested from the universe, okay? And when the universe is presenting you with options, and you guys as well, it could also be like sexual choices as well. Maybe there's some people that are just like, maybe they just around because they just want to have sex with you, or some of you guys, it might just be like someone that you feel like, is just trying to harness their power, just from a sense of like, just operating solely from like that place of sexual energy alone here. But it's kind of like, you're going to be tested, and then you're also going to be tested when like people come towards you that are in like Empress energy, you know, goddess energy, fertility, abundance energy, okay? And whatever you choose is the reality that you experience, is what you get more of, and that's what you start to build the new foundation based off of, okay? But if you choose something where a foundation can't really be built upon, then that could just be a path where there could be more tower moments potentially down the line, if you're choosing something that a foundation can't be built upon anyway. But again, we still get what we choose, no matter whether it will be stable or not. So yeah, so that's the free will part of that. Okay, anything else for advice, please? Yeah, some of you guys as well, like I feel like you may be like sexually tempted with certain things, okay? And it's kind of saying like, yeah, like take a walk in nature here. You're gonna get clarity on things. You're gonna come back to a place of peace. But something about like, if you just know that like you're gonna be like, there'll be different types of things that you could be tempted with, okay? We've got justice, a fair outcome, cause and effect, legal accountability. We've also got abundance is yours. So if you make the right decision, I feel like there's some sort of abundance here that will be for you. And like I said, it was like what I was saying with the whole money thing. Maybe some of you guys, that's what you asked the divine for. And the divine is like, okay, well, if you, depending on like cause and effect, right? Accountability. And we've got legal accountability. It could have something to do with like a legal situation and money as well here. So it could be, if you make the right decision, it's like there's some sort of like money that you can gain. Yeah, government, high business. Someone could be in court here, or something about like a court situation. So again, this could be like some sort of test. It's saying take a walk in nature. But with cause and effect, it's kind of saying like every cause has an effect. So as long as you're making the choices that like are fair, that are fair for yourself and also fair in general based upon circumstances, then you're going to be in alignment with justice, and then you will also get a just result. Okay, so you have to just put yourself in the right alignment, the right vibration. Yeah, divine timing is at play, patience is needed. So there could be some divine timing at play. Okay, if something hasn't completely completed yet, that might also be the divine giving you some time to like align yourself, so that you can have like some sort of like fair outcome here, some sort of fair outcome. But you want to align yourself with this vibration, okay, in the time that you have to wait, because what you do within that time really makes a difference in regards to the result. Okay, remember that message we had, and it says the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Yeah, protective energy, something about your boundaries, your protection, something about that. Like if you, this is a lesson, because like remember I was talking about with the money and the boundaries, it's like the more money you get, okay, a lot of times people are going to see that, and then it's going to be like, if you don't know how to kind of make certain like decisions or have awareness of like who's only after you for like the wrong reasons here, then you may kind of like invest or commit to people that are, you know, trying to do something here for the money. Yeah, we've got lovers here as well, union, partnerships. And we've got a gift of love, something substantial. We've got Gemini energy here, heartfelt, substantial, random gift, apology, romance, nice gesture, build your skills, knowledge, and research. So some of you guys could have a bright idea about something here. Someone's got a bright idea. Okay, someone could want to make a decision. Someone's got clarity on something. Okay, someone feels like they could be seeing eye to eye with someone on something, and they may want to give them a gift of love, but they could be trying to think of like a bright idea, maybe like a random gift, or doing something of like a nice gesture. Like it's kind of like, or this could be you. If you feel like you see eye to eye with someone or something, yeah, you could be trying to think of a bright idea. Maybe you want to do something like a random gift or a random nice gesture or something that you feel like is heartfelt. Okay, but maybe this is just because you feel like you see eye to eye with someone on something. So you could be trying to think of something. Some of you guys as well, you could be researching, build your skills, your knowledge, your research. You could be like researching some of these things as well, which is good. We've got allow karma to play out. You can take your attention off this for now. It's not your responsibility. The universe is working on it. So like I said, the universe is working on it. They already heard your manifestation. They already know what it is. The universe is already set into motion. That's why things have been changing. So now it's like, yeah, if you feel like anything's stuck, your job is to just like take a walk, get clarity, have a moment of stillness, get clarity, and then make the decision based upon that clarity, and then take your attention off it, and then let the universe do the rest, you know, because the universe is doing things in like other places that you can't see. Okay, they're dealing with things in other places, they're aligning things and people with the right vibrations. So remember in that movie, as they said something about there was someone with the sword here, and then there was something about like someone with the mother. Remember, again, we've got mother energy, we've got someone here with the sword. It's very interesting. Okay, something here as well. Remember, this is something about New York. This is giving me here, like this is giving me like that, like, is it Central Park or something like that? So can it be significant about like that? But anyways, make the effort. This person or this situation is worth it within the next few months. So within the next few months, make the effort. The person or the situation is worth it. Okay. What else do we have here? Can I just get something else for the protection and the sword master? Oh, so the more, exactly, once you get clear on these boundaries, you're going to get more money coming in, because you'll be able to also, it's like how you do one thing is how you do everything. So your boundaries to do, you may feel like, how does my boundaries with people have anything to do with my money? But again, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So it's kind of like, you know, this is like another skill here that if you utilize, it's going to attract more money, because like when you want to attract things of value, whenever you want something of value, you have to be able to protect it, whether it's a person or a thing, it doesn't matter. It's like having a baby. Everyone usually sees babies as very valuable. That's why they need parents to protect them. And even like, you know, adults are valuable as well, you know, so we need to have like, you know, loyal tribe members that have awareness, that, you know, look out for each other. But anyways, the point of what I'm trying to say is, yeah, that energy, anytime you want to attract something valuable, you have to be able to protect it. So if you see money is valuable here, or something that can bring more value into your life, or a form of value, then money is also going to want to be protected, because otherwise you attain it and you feel like, oh, I just lost it. You know, it's like people that like win the lottery, and then like you just win the lottery and then they just like lose it. And it's like because they probably didn't change like their mentality in regards to money. They didn't probably like they didn't have a shift in awareness. They just, you know, managed to grab something, attain something, but then they couldn't hold on to it. And that's the difference between like really being on that like vibration. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, um something about the minute you start protecting your energy and, you know, making decisions from this place of clarity and awareness, sharp, precise awareness, or something about being very sharp. Okay, being very precise, like, you know, the sword, it's just swift, it's like boom. So it's like, you know, then you're gonna start to see a lot more money coming in here. Okay, lovely. So that's good news. It says everything's okay, don't worry, it will all work out in a beautiful way. So this is a guardian angel coming through here. Okay, this is someone here smiling at you, saying it will all work out in a beautiful way. Okay, don't worry about that. Here we got Emperor energy, leader, ruler, authority. Okay, so it's just saying, just focus on you having control over your choices and your decisions, and then release and surrender the control of anything else. Let the universe work on everything else, and trust that that's happening. And as long as you are controlling your choices, okay. Some of you guys, there could also be a potential for like a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. Have an open and honest heart-to-heart conversation and discuss your feelings with each other. So let's see who that's with. Health is wealth here. Look after your health, raise your vibration inside out. So this could be someone that you feel like has a healthy vibration. So it's telling you to, remember at the beginning we had this card, exchanging gifts. So it's telling you to exchange, or this could be someone you want to have a heart conversation with that you feel like has a healthy vibration, or is a healthy person, or is a healthy person. Yeah, okay. Or this could be a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Someone you could have had a heart-to-heart conversation with someone about your health, or about the topic of like health or food. A conversation on food. But yeah, we've got be open and receptive. Open your heart chakra to give and receive love. So there's someone that you may feel like has an open heart chakra, or they're open to give and receive love. Okay, and this might be someone that you may feel guided to have a heart-to-heart conversation with. But I feel like it's telling you that if that's something that you do feel the need to do within the next few months here, it's saying first look after your health and raise your vibration from the inside out, because that's going to open your heart chakra up more to be able to give and receive that love and exchange that back. Okay, we've got a woman of significance. We've also got take action, make moves, slow and steady wins the race. We've got divine changes. Yeah, I did say divine intervention at the beginning with that lightning card. Divine intervention, divine changes. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is happening for a reason. Don't worry, just go with it. Yep, your wish is being granted. What did I tell you? You asked for something, and this is everything that had to kick into effect for your wish to be granted. Yes, your wish is being granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So it's like the minute you go through this portal, your wish is on the other side. You just have to keep taking action on the idea and the bright ideas that you have when you're in the stillness, when you're, you know, you go from a place of feeling foggy to clarity. When you take action from those places, you're moving closer and closer to this portal energy, and your wish is on the other side. So that's lovely, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful, if it was resonated, if you like the vibe. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys. And you guys lots of love. Take care. Stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.